Welcome to American Dream Selling Kansas City, a city known for barbecue, crazy sports fans, and of course, our beautiful fountains. I'm your host, Adriana Bates, and we're gonna go all around town to take a look at some amazing real estate and experience our culture and our lifestyle. American Dream, welcome to Kansas City.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I am your host, Jessica Peters. Today, we are at Strange Music, where we are going to take a tour with Tech N9ne's manager, Travis. We're also going to do an exclusive interview with Tech N9ne himself, Kansas City's icon. Are you ready? All right, we're sitting down with Kansas City's icon, Tech N9ne.
Tech N9ne.
Yes, we're going to do a quick interview. So,
with
Tech,
Jessica Peters.
what keeps you in Kansas City? Like, why your main residence? Why Kansas City?
Kansas City keeps me because this is my comfort zone. For one, I was born and raised in Kansas City. My mother was here, rest her soul. All my aunties, all my relatives, my uncles, everything. Everybody I love, my good friends, Sean, everybody's here. Travis, everybody's here in Kansas City. So we based Strange Music here where the love is in our comfort zone.
Awesome. When you're creating music, what's your, like when I go to do something, I have a certain technique that I use.
The beats speak to me, you know, without no pulse, there's no life. So the beat is everything, you know what I mean? So purchasing beats is the hardest thing these days, you know what I mean? It's so crazy, but when you actually get some that you can lock down, you go through all those beats and you choose, what do I feel like I want to write today? Ooh, I want to write about this. I want to write Drill Sergeant. So I recorded Drill Sergeant yesterday. I finally wrote it and got it out of the way. You know, the beats tell me exactly what to do. I have a dictaphone recorder that I use in case I get an idea when I'm sleeping. I wake up and I say something and I want to remember it in the morning. I want to remember a pitch that I said.
So you'll wake up in the middle of the night?
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. For ideas, because my brain is always working. Tell
me about your favorite performance.
My favorite show that I've ever done probably was here in Kansas City when I did Rock Fest for Johnny Dare, man, and it was like 70-something thousand people. A lot of people didn't want rap at the Rock Fest and YouTube comments before the show, and it hurt my feelings, you know, because they didn't know that I had a band and I had metal-infused hip-hop and all this. They just didn't really know, I guess. So I read all kind of comments like, this is not Rap Fest, this is Rock Fest. We don't want that, keep that rap over there, you know what I'm saying? So it was so divided. The day of, I'm backstage, about to go on, Johnny Dare, you know, it's sold out, it's out.
Rock Fest is crazy.
Holy moly, you know what I'm saying? So my heart is pumping and he got tears in his eyes like, Tech, man, this is a special time. I'm like, I know, don't cry right now, man, please. I'm about to go on stage. We murdered. Rob Zombie and everybody was watching, it was so crazy.
I feel like you go with rock. Yeah. All right, last question. Describe your worst performance.
One of my best friends, he had a girlfriend that worked at a daycare, and they wanted me to do their graduation with my microphone, my PV speaker, and my raps and my beats, you know what I'm saying? And they wanted me to rhyme everybody's name. So I practiced it, and I'm like, Tanisha, Lucretia, and Dina, and Aiden, and try to rhyme them.
Yeah.
And I had it on the mic, and I was all these people, and I started messing up the words. So I said, okay, I'm gonna start over. And I tried it again, and I just kept messing up. I'm gonna start it over. Lucretia, and I just couldn't get it. They're like, come on, you did what you did. I was like, oh, I was so embarrassed.
All right, well, thank you for having us. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you. My son would be proud.
Yeah.
Today we are with Travis Oakwood, Tech N9ne's business partner, and we are going to take a tour of Strange Music.
We do all of our own booking for tours. We do all of the merchandising. We do all of the producing in-house. We do all the recording. So everything within the music business is all facilitated within these 6 buildings that we have out here in Lee Summit, you know?
Wow. So,
this is a lot of what we do, which is a big part of our business, which is the merchandising. We actually ship all over the world from right here out of this facility.
Travis, thank you so much for having us. I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming by.
All right, you guys, this is Jessica Peters with the American Dream. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Welcome to the American Dream, Selling Kansas City. I'm your host, Jonathan Goforth with Keller Williams Platinum Partners. This is the most creative home I've ever seen. You won't believe what you're about to see inside. This is Becca Stabno. Your husband, Andreas, is going to join us in just a moment, but first I want to thank you for inviting me into your home. Becca leads the Summit Theater Group in Lee Summit, Missouri. You act, you sing, you direct. Tell me about your passion.
Summit Theater Group is in its 10th anniversary season this year. We are very excited about all of the shows that we've been able to produce. We do around 5 shows a year, along with cabarets, trivia nights, karaoke, and other exciting events like that.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the piano. Not only are you a talented actor, but Becca's also an accomplished pianist. Tell me a few of your most favorite performances through Summit Theater Group.
Well, I would say the top show that I've ever done was Mamma Mia. We did that 2 summers ago in 21. We also, a couple of years before that, did Beauty and the Beast, which we performed at Lee Summit West Theater. Had a cast of about 80 people, all dressed in the costumes that you would expect from Beauty and the Beast, and I got to be the feather duster for that, so that was a lot of fun. I trailed feathers everywhere I went, so that was a lot of fun.
Well, you and Andreas are both highly creative people. I hear you have a fire pole built into this home, exactly like what you would see at a real fire station.
It's 3 stories tall, so about 30 feet high.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Andreas Stabno, and when we designed this house, we added some fun features to express our family's playfulness. See you in a sec.
Where's Andreas?
All right.
You have the most creative house I've ever seen. Tell me about a few of your other favorite things about your home.
You know, we're really grateful about the location here. We back up to about 100 acres of wooded trails, and the trails even connect all the way to the Chiefs and Royals stadiums. It's just a great place, and we wanted to bring some of those natural elements inside. And so the main level has a little bit of that mountain lodge feel, and then the lower level brings this eclectic, funky, industrial style as well. Are you ready for something magical?
I am definitely ready for something magical.
This wardrobe is magical. How many people do you think we can fit inside? They might be surprised as the world that awaits them.
It's looking really full in there.
Welcome to Gryffindor. Be sure not to tell anyone the password to get into this secret room.
Andreas is really just a big kid at heart because inside this huge home is this Lego room. It's designated to hold your collection of millions of Lego pieces. What got you into Lego?
Yeah, Jonathan. So when I was a teenager, I moved from Germany to the States and brought my original Lego sets with me. And then that passion grew into this, this mild obsession that you see here. And we even used to run the world's happiest little Lego store out of our home. And we sent this little minifig to our customers at that time. It was just a lot of fun.
In addition to that, your family is really into fitness. You are probably the only person I've ever met that has their own rock climbing wall built into this huge home. So we're gonna go there next. You're not gonna believe what you're about to see. My name is Jonathan Goforth. It's been my privilege to be hosting this very special episode of the American Dream Selling Kansas City. Thank you to Becca and Andreas for allowing me into your home to film. Now you can see what makes the Stobno family and their home so special. Thank you for watching, and please join me on the next episode of The American Dream.
Viewers, thanks again for tuning in. I'm your host of Financing the American Dream, Adriana Bates, and we are back in Kansas City. We're in the West Plaza neighborhood, just outside of the Plaza Shopping and Art District. Paul Galbraith with Keller Williams Key Partners is inside to show us this gorgeous, modern home in such an established neighborhood. Can't wait for you to see this one. Let's go check it out. American Dream, we have a special guest here today. Paul, thank you so much for having me in this gorgeous, absolutely stunning, new construction. I would call this new construction, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a new build.
Yeah, it's a new construction. So there was a house here previously and that was torn down, and there's a new one here that they built.
Which is gorgeous. The finishes, I think the design, what they had, the lot, I think they did a great job with.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a really unique neighborhood and lot and area. So for taking the house that was here, tearing it down, building this new one, it actually does blend really well with the area.
In the neighborhood. So we're in the West Plaza. It's a very highly desired, so we're like actually in between the plaza, which we will very much hold your horses, viewers. We will go and show you in a second. Shopping, the arts district, things like that. But then in between Westwood, which is another desirable neighborhood. So we're kind of walking distance between the two, and you don't find a lot of new construction in this area. So talk about what this market is doing and why some of these, I mean, you want this new build, you want a new house.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's lots over here that there haven't been homes on them for a long time. So there's been developers coming in to build these modern homes or houses that, really are just too far gone to renovate. So it's just easier to knock them over and rebuild. What makes the area so desirable is you are exactly right. You're a couple minutes from the plaza, but also Westwood Park and the West Plaza area is really just up and coming and has been for quite a while. And you have shops and stores and everything, at your fingertips.
So the walkability aspect, the cultural aspect of these nice neighborhoods with the new home feel. I mean, what's not to love about this?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, you can't beat it. I mean, you can walk to the plaza in less than 7 minutes from here.
That's crazy. What a fabulous day. A little chilly, okay?
Yes, it is a little chilly.
But this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a November day, a little brisk, but amazing shops are open. Tell me, what is your favorite about the plaza?
So, I mean, the architecture is amazing. So,
what is it? Spanish influence, right?
It's very Spanish influence, yes. And so, I mean, just like in general, I mean, there's a lot of places down here. I mean, you have shops and you have restaurants, and just the atmosphere in general. I mean, it's always hopping like this.
And we will have a little taste of the friendliness of the Midwesterners, right?
Yeah, everybody's
just like
super nice.
So everyone's just popping by because they can tell that we're talking about the plaza.
Yes.
Everyone is proud about the plaza. That is something that I think is very unique to Kansas City, how proud we are.
Yeah.
And as I glanced up, I do see a little bit of the Christmas lights that are going to be, when is it? Isn't it?
It should be here in the next couple weeks. What are the
Isn't
plaza
it like
lighting?
the Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving?
I believe the day after Thanksgiving.
So a little thing about the plaza is every year, day after Thanksgiving around that time, a local celebrity, could be Gary Lezak, who knows? Could be Gary Lezak.
Could be a local one.
A local celebrity will go ahead and flip the lights on, and all of these beautiful stores and shops and restaurants are all strung out in lights, and it just lights up at once, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, when you're here at night and all the lights are on, and it's hustling and bustling.
And the horse-drawn carriages.
Oh my gosh,
It's so romantic.
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
I know. Paul, thank you so much for coming and visiting and hanging out and showing what an amazing area that the plaza actually is.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure as always, and I really appreciate it.
Love you, as always.
I love you.
Hey viewers, again, I'm Adriana Bates, your host here for American Dream Television. Thanks again for tuning in on our tour of the plaza all around Kansas City. I hope you tune in next time. Looking forward to catching you then. Bye.
Hi Hi, I'm Cami Jones, and I'm your host for American Dream Selling KC. Today, we're going to talk about my favorite charity here in Kansas City, Braden's Hope for Childhood Cancer. We are here at the Braden's Hope Tour Home, which is a big charity event here in Kansas City for Braden's Hope. We are going to meet two women who have dedicated their life in the funding and the research for childhood cancer. Let's go inside and take a look at this amazing house and meet some amazing women. I'm with President Elise Hofen with Braden's Hope and Executive Director Kim Stanley. Thank you ladies so much for having me today. It's such an honor to be here with you. I am a big fan of Braden's Hope, and I'm so glad that I'm here. So Delise, tell me how Braden's Hope got started.
Braden's Hope started when our son Braden was diagnosed with cancer when he was 3, and he went through a cancer diagnosis, had about a 30% chance for survival, and then he relapsed when he was 5 years old, and there was no known cure for his cancer.
Kim, you have a story too. I want to hear your story. Kim's a good friend of mine. Her daughter, Callan.
Yes, so I came to know Braden's Hope through Delise primarily. I went to an event that was a Braden's Hope sponsored event, and I was at the time holding my 2-year-old's hand who had just finished her second round of chemotherapy.
So we are in this amazing house that was built by Rod Rock Homes, who's a custom builder here in Kansas City. Tell me about this house and what this amazing event's gonna happen tonight.
Yes, we are so thrilled. So all year long we meet incredible people, and we met a family who was willing to put their own personal home on tour, and we sell tickets. We host a little preview party that we're going to have this evening, and it raises funds for childhood cancer research. So we're very excited.
I love it. So we're right here in the community, and this house was custom built, and they chose to do this for Braden's Hope, which is an amazing thing to do. And we are excited to take you through the house. If our viewers want to learn more about Braden's Hope, how do they do that?
Yes, the best way to get involved is follow us on social media, Braden's Hope for Childhood Cancer, or go to our website, www.bradenshope.org.
You guys have dedicated your life and your time to children, and I adore you both, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm with my colleague, Catherine Sloan, and homeowner, Katie Gillis. You ladies are going to take us through this phenomenal home, aren't you?
Yes.
I can't wait.
So Katie, love this home. What made you decide to go through the building process?
Well, we currently live in this neighborhood, and we love this area. We love this neighborhood. We didn't want to go far, but we outgrew our home and wanted to build our dream home. So we're here in our dining space. One of the things we knew we needed was just one large dining space instead of 2 eating areas. We really wanted the view, and so we enlarged windows. We centered the pool so that we could eat and have a view at the same time.
And the natural light's amazing in here.
It was really important to us to have a large drop zone and mudroom. And so we enlarged the mudroom concept. With teenagers and friends over all the time, we wanted a place for the kids. So we dedicated the basement to all kids' things.
Katie, thank you so much for showing us your beautiful new home. Your family is going to be so happy here, and I'm so happy for you all. Thank you for letting us tour it.
You're so welcome.
We are here with builder Brian Rodrock with Rod Rock Homes. Brian, thank you so much for being with us today.
Fantastic, I'm enjoying it.
So we are just really obsessed with this house. What an amazing house. It's custom, it's beautiful. Tell us about the house.
So the home itself is a truly custom home. It's a version of something we built probably 6 years ago. The Gillis family came to us. This is their second home that Rod Rock Homes has built with them, so it's an honor and a privilege, really, to have a family come and come at us again and then help us explore a custom dream of theirs. The custom division at Rod Rock Homes is really unique in the fact that we're only building 10 to 12 homes a year by choice, but Rod Rock Homes in itself delivers 100 to 150 homes throughout Johnson County.
Catherine, I've had such a great day. I'm feeling so inspired.
It has been a great day, and there's so much hope.
There is so much hope. If you're in the Kansas City area and you are looking to buy or sell, our team would love to help you.
If you like fine dining and multi-million-dollar homes, then you'll want to stay tuned. I'm Jason Raines, and this is the American Dream. We're We're here at Cooper's Hawk in Lee Summit, and I'm joined by the general manager, Sarah Miner. Sarah, thank you so much for joining us today. We're looking forward to having you tell us all about Cooper's Hawk.
Jason, thank you so much for joining us.
For maybe someone who's unfamiliar with Cooper's Hawk, or maybe someone who is maybe a little intimidated by coming into a winery, what would you say to that person to make them feel more comfortable to come in and try Cooper's Hawk?
Well, that's one thing that we love about Cooper's Hawk, because we are modern casual. We are our own winery, but we're also a full restaurant. So we do have a fully scratched kitchen, and all items are fresh made daily. We have our pastry chef who actually even makes all of our own chocolates and desserts. In the event that you're not maybe familiar with your palate or familiar with different styles of wines and grapes, you can come into the artisan retail room. So we do have different varieties of tastings. You can do, if you have that introductory level sweeter palate, we have some of those options. We do have a more experienced palate. And then we also feature our Luxe brand, which is for the wine connoisseur.
You feature different wines every month as well, right? What can you tell us about this month's wine of the month that makes this month so special?
So that is an amazing feature. We are the largest wine club in the world. So this year is our 17th anniversary. So we do have our global cuvee. That is over 17 different vineyards, 7 different countries. It is available by the glass or tasting in the restaurant, but it is only able to be purchased by the bottle to our wine club members.
Nice, nice. Is that something that is affordable?
It is. So we have different levels of memberships from 1 to 3 bottles.
This location specifically is set off from the Plaza location by the outdoor patio.
We do have an outdoor patio. It has actually been a great feature for us.
Well, Sarah, I appreciate you telling us all about Cooper's Hawk today, and hopefully we can introduce the Lee Summit community and the surrounding communities to Cooper's Hawk and have them come in and try it out.
I look forward to it.
We've covered the fine dining. Now let's go check out a multi-million-dollar home. Welcome to the village of Loch Lloyd. This gated community features an 18-hole championship golf course designed by Tom Watson. With $2.5 million homes like the one behind me, designed and built by Will's Custom Homes, it's easy to see why this neighborhood is truly one of Kansas City's most luxurious neighborhoods. Let's go inside and see this opulent home. As you enter this nearly 6,000 square foot home, one of the first things you will notice is the white marble ledgestone wall embedded with backlit mirrors. As we enter into the main space of the first floor, we have this very unique bar that flows right into the dining room and into the kitchen with the quartzite countertops and waterfall ledge island. One of the other amazing features of this first floor is the 2 walls of sliding glass doors that open up almost all the way and really bring the outside inside. As we finish off the main floor, we have the master bedroom. As we enter this space, we have a wallpapered ceiling, chandelier, a feature wall, but you gotta check out this bathroom, all right? Here we go. So in this bathroom, we have dual floating vanities. Everything is backlit. We have marble tile from floor to ceiling, the soaker tub, the rainfall shower head. It's got it all. Now, as amazing as this main floor is, probably my favorite part of this house has gotta be the basement. As you come down the quartzite treaded stairs, you enter a true entertainer's paradise with the dedicated bourbon room, the golf simulator, and another amazing bar. It all flows back outside and is topped off with a water and fire feature. Hopefully you enjoyed your journey from Cooper's Hawk to the village of Loch Lloyd. I'm Jason Rains with American Dream TV. Until next time, have a great day.
Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Danny Beyer, and today we're at Kauffman Stadium, one of my favorite places in Kansas City, home of the Royals. We're going to be learning some fun facts about the team and learning about some recent stadium upgrades. Then we're going to be heading up north to check out a beautiful home in Weatherby Lake. We are here at Kauffman Stadium. This is Kayla Shively. Kayla's going to tell us all about the recent stadium upgrades.
Yeah, as we went into this season, we upgraded our premium spaces with some mesh seats, and they're actually much cooler for our fans and have created a really great facelift to our premium spaces here at the ballpark.
They're a lot more comfortable too.
Yes.
I love them.
Yes. And our Pepsi Party Porch out in right field, which is a great home run spot for our fans. We've now put some covering over that. We have something for every fan that here in Craft and Draft, it's an open air concept bar that is available to any fan in our ballpark, and anyone can also come out to our rival sports bar out in right field. It's a little bit more indoors out there. We've got some giant screens, or families trying to get out of the sun.
Awesome. One of the things I love about this stadium is you can walk all the way around. So if you bring little people and they need to burn off some energy, it's a great stadium to do that in too.
We are in the Hall of Fame with director Kurt Nelson. Tell us about the Hall of Fame specifically. How long has this been open?
Yeah, so the Royals Hall of Fame was actually started in 1986, the year after we won our first World Series. That's when our first two inductees went into the Royals Hall of Fame, Amos Otis and Steve Busby.
And when did that new World Series trophy come in?
The 2015 one, which so many people have such an intimate connection to.
Tell me about your favorite piece of memorabilia in the Hall of Fame.
For a long time, I didn't have one of our cotton uniforms, and I was talking with George Brett one time. He goes, I do think I have one of those. It's my favorite. It is here. It is here on display. So that is probably my favorite artifact.
Tell me a little bit about your ring.
Yes, so that's the 2015 World Series ring. It's not only the players that are playing for the ring, or working for the ring. In the front office, we also have a focus to win in the community as well, and make the ballpark a friendly place for our fans and make an impact in the community.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
We are in Weatherby Lake with interior designer Shauna Ward. Let's take a look at the master. I love the windows backing up to the lake.
Thank you. Yes, we actually just redid the windows with Pella Kansas City. It was awesome to work with. I just wanted it to be kind of simple and serene, but about a year ago I decided to paint the ceiling the bright orange, which I just love, makes me feel like it's happy and cheery. And for design for me, I really like adding color and texture to things.
Well, let's go on to the living room.
In here, it's kind of special to us as the record player. When we do enjoy getting to hang out here and listen to music and have little dance parties with the family and stuff. It's cool. Yeah, the kitchen is definitely my favorite room in the house. I would say, like, when we first looked at this house, the view when we came in here was so awesome that we were like, we really want this house. So I just basically kept most of the framework in here, but redid all the cabinets, made it more functional for us. And then having a little bit of like the home bar area is, I think, becoming pretty popular in kitchens. Actually, probably if I was doing it again now, I'd almost do like a little beverage fridge or something up here. But this is definitely where we spend most of our time.
Thanks again, Shauna, for showing us your gorgeous home and helping explain why Weatherby Lake in the Northland is a great place to call home.
No problem. Thank you for having me. My whole family grew up in the Northland, and I love still being here and being part of the show.
Thank you. That's it for this episode of Selling Kansas City. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time.
Well, that's our episode of American Dreams Selling Kansas City. My name is Adriana Bates, and I've enjoyed hosting you as we've toured around this amazing city with our top real estate professionals. Tune in with us next time, and don't forget to follow us on our socials at The American Dream TV. So that's it, and don't forget, cheers to your American dream.